When is Maundy Thursday? Maundy Thursday is the Thursday of Holy Week for Christians. This is the week leading up to Easter. Holy Week timeline: Palm Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, Saturday or Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday. Make sure to check Lichfield Cathedral's Facebook page this week to learn more about the key days in Holy Week. What happened on Maundy Thursday? Jesus and his disciples met in Jerusalem to celebrate Passover together. During supper, Jesus had a bowl of water and a towel prepared so that he could wash their feet. This was normally a servant's job, but Jesus wanted to show that they should serve one another in life, as he was serving them. As they sat down, Jesus said, "Very truly, I tell you, one of you will betray me." This shocked the disciples, as they believed that they were all faithful followers of Jesus. Jesus knew that Judas Iscariot would betray him, and told him, "Do quickly what you are going to do." And so Judas left to tell the high priests where to find Jesus. Jesus and the disciples sat down to share the Passover meal. This is now known as the Last Supper, because it was the last meal Jesus would have with his friends and followers. Jesus shared bread and wine with his disciples, saying, "This is my body, and this is my blood." Christians today remember the Last Supper in the Eucharist or Communion, eating bread to symbolise Jesus' body and wine to symbolise his blood. Jesus and some of the disciples went to the Garden of Gethsemane, where he prayed to God. Suddenly they were disturbed by a crowd led by Roman soldiers. From among the soldiers, Judas walked up to Jesus and kissed him on the cheek. This was the sign for the soldiers to arrest Jesus. Some of the disciples tried to fight the soldiers, but Jesus stopped them, saying, "Put your sword back into its place, for all who take the sword will perish by the sword." Where does the word Maundy come from? The word Maundy comes from a Latin word mandatum, which means command. When Jesus shared the bread and wine and washed the feet of the disciples, he commanded them to do the same for others, as we should love one another. Jesus said, "I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also should love one another." How do Christians celebrate Maundy Thursday? Some churches have special feet washing services to remember how Jesus washed the feet of the disciples before the Last Supper. At Lichfield Cathedral there is a special corridor called the Pedalavium, which is the Latin word for the foot washing ritual. Hundreds of years ago, pilgrims would have sat between the arches to have their feet washed by priests. Nowadays, foot washing may take place in the nave of the cathedral. The tradition of Maundy Money. Henry IV started a tradition where he gave out gifts, the number of which matched his age. Every Maundy Thursday, the Queen gives special Maundy money to pensioners. She usually travels to different cathedrals or abbeys to give money to local people. Each person receives 2 leather purses, one white and one red. The red purse contains normal coins, whereas the white purse contains special silver coins to match the age of the Queen. This year the Queen is 94, so she will give 94 pence worth of Maundy money to 94 men and 94 women to say thank you for their contribution to the church and community.